Hey guys, so we're big fans of the SAMYANG spicy chicken variety here. So just for fun, we decided to go ahead and buy every single flavor we could get our hands on. And these are all the flavors we could find. We did our research and we think this is pretty much all the flavors. Some of them I have tried, some of them I have not. So I'm just gonna go through all of them and explain them a little bit how they taste and what I think of them. All right, so this will be fun. Let's get started. So the first one I'm gonna try is the original here. This is the classic Samyang spicy noodle flavor. Yes. This is the original flavor where it all started. It's pretty spicy. It's a little salty. It's a little sweet. It's just like a classic spicy ramen flavor. If you've tried the Samyang spicy chicken, you kind of know what to expect with this one. I'm going to be drinking water between all of them, so you have a palate cleanser. So over here, we have a stew type ramen, and I kind of want to go to this one next because I see the steam kind of fading from this one. I think it's important to have this one, try this one while it's still hot. And you can see the noodle type is a little bit different on this one. It's kind of like a wavy noodle. So you got this bite right here. So it's pretty much the same flavor, but it's got a little more of like a hearty soup flavor to it. It's kind of a, if you've ever had ramen and you get those the base, of course, sort of amplifiers, that paste you put in there, that's sort of what it tastes like. And to me, and I don't know if this is just me, but it does taste almost a little bit spicier than the original one. Yeah, so that one's really good. If you like a soupy, more soupy ramen flavor, that one's for you. So now we go on to the 2 times spicy flavor. Now flavor-wise, this should be pretty much the same, but it's gonna be twice as spicy. It's for sure twice as spicy. You much more immediately get like pepper notes in your nose, filling up your mouth. I think this one hits you, the spiciness of this one, not only stronger, but it hits you more immediately than the original flavor. Mm-mm-mm. All right, so next we have the mala flavor. I have tried this one before. I can never remember quite what it tastes like, so this will be interesting. I suppose for those of you who don't know, mala is sort of like a sort of Chinese spice flavor, I suppose. So mala refers to the numbing peppers in Chinese spice, and you don't really get the numbing effect so much with this one. What you do get is less intensely spicy than the original, but also you get sort of hints of five spice. So I would say this is sort of like a five spice sort of flavor. Very light, not like really strong on the five spice. It's still mostly the original flavor, but you just get notes of that five spice in there. So next is the carbonara flavor. And I'm excited about this one because this is the first of the bunch that I have not tried the flavor of. And I'm a little bit suspicious of cheese and ramen together, but we'll see how it goes. And you can see, the noodle type is different on this one too. The noodle type in this one actually is kind of similar to the one in the stew type. So, see how it tastes. Okay, that's interesting. So it has a hint of the original flavor, but you do also get sort of hints of Parmesan. You do get sort of these notes of an Italian-like flavor. And as you can see in the noodles, you can see sort of a parsley or something going on there. Yeah. Let me take one more bite of this one because I've never tried it before. Yeah, it's like a Parmesan garlic flavor. The spice is a lot less intense than the original. So if you're not as into the spicy, but you like a good garlic, Parmesan sort of flavor, that's your go-to right there. All right, so next up is a curry flavor. And this one is one I'm really excited to try. It's one I've been wanting to try for a while. Let's see how it tastes. And you can sort of see little chunks of something in there. Some sort of herbs or spices or something. Let's see. Yeah, so the spice is back up kind of to more the original flavor. The curry flavor definitely hits you pretty strong when you first try it. If you've ever had like a curry powder or something like that, or maybe you've had curry ketchup from like a German store or something like that, it has that sort of flavor. And if you like that flavor, that's good for you because it's in here. It's definitely very strong. And I really like that flavor, so I'm gonna take another bite. All right, so next up, we have the jajangmyeon flavor. Sort of black bean Korean dish. And this one will be interesting for me because I've never actually had real jajangmyeon. So I don't really have anything to compare it to, but we'll see how it tastes. You see there's a definite like color difference on this one. Definitely more black or really dark reddish, brownish. So to me, this one sort of has the lightest flavor so far. It's sort of more of a smooth, calm flavor. It's a little bit sweet. You can definitely taste it's bean based of some sort. But I'm not really getting anything that really pops. I think this flavor is like, if you like the general flavor of these noodles, but you like something more like tame and smooth and even, I think that'll go pretty well with you. And again, I don't know what actual jajangmyeon tastes like, so I don't really have anything to compare it to, but it tastes good, yeah. So next we have the kimchi flavor. And this is one of the newer ones that they've come out with. So I think this is the newest addition in the SAMYANG spicy chicken line. So you see they have chunks of kimchi in there. So So the kimchi flavor is very present in this. It's much more present than you'd think it would be. Out of all the ones we've tried, this definitely has the tangiest flavor. It hits you immediately, especially if you get a bite of actual kimchi in there. So out of all the flavors, if you really like tangy flavors or that punch of fermentation, this one's definitely a good one to go to. All right, next we have tteokbokki, and tteokbokki is a spicy rice cake dish in Korean. It's a little bit, the color is a little bit less red, a little more light brown than the other ones. You also have chunks of something in there. I'm not quite sure what it is. But the rice cakes in a Korean rice cake dish are very thick. So this is supposed to have a thicker noodle in it. So in this one, the noodles have a lot of chew, but also Out of all the ones we've tried, this one is, I would say, the sweetest of the bunch. So that's what I'm getting mainly out of trying this, is like it's got a very particularly sweet flavor compared to the other ones. And I'm not sure what the chunks are. They look kind of like green onions or something. But yeah, the spice is definitely less intense on that one, and it's a lot more on the sweet side. So if you like sweeter noodles, I think that's your go-to right there. So now finally, we have the cheese one. We couldn't find it in a bag, so we went for the bowl, the one that's already in the bowl for this one. And this is the one I've been the most suspicious of. So let's try it. The noodles on this one actually look a lot thinner than the other ones, to me at least. Let's see. Oh yeah, the cheese flavor to me definitely comes through right away. And I've heard some people try this and said they can't detect a cheese flavor, but for me, it hits you very obviously, especially if you eat it and then you breathe out right away. You can sort of feel that cheese aroma in your nose. And whether that sounds nice to you or not, I don't know. Depends on you. But I like cheese, and it's not really a sharp cheese flavor. It's more like a sort of Parmesan-y, sort of similar to the carbonara, but I think a lot more pronounced in this one. So if you like a sort of cheesy Parmesan flavor, this one's definitely your go-to. And that's all of them, guys. So to sum things up, I think for me personally, my favorite ones are the curry flavor, the kimchi flavor, and the ×2 spicy. I really love spicy food, so the ×2 spicy gives me that spiciness I really love. I love the curry flavor of the curry. I think it was really good. And the kimchi, I love tangy foods. The tangy flavor of the kimchi is really good for me. But everyone's gonna have their favorites. Yeah, I think they were all really good. So, that's about it.